Trap News Network. Back in the same, like, cook, cracking the same. You see how I'd rather spend my time. Back in the same, like, cook, cracking the same, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. For more of this good content we got going on here at TNN. Trap News Network. Good news you can use. Good knowledge, though. You ain't finna get nobody's college. Big dog, tap in with that tap in and make sure you are, in fact, tapped in with that good tap in, because you ain't tapping in with that tap in. Really, what are you doing? What are you doing? Tap in with the tap in, you feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. Get into that good content, get into that good content, get into that good content. All this news you can use, all this good knowledge you ain't finna get nobody's college, big dog. Like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, hit that good subscribe button, man. Notification bell here, all stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest what we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. I need y'all to tap in with that tap in, man. Make sure I tapped in with that good tap in. I need y'all to also make sure I get into Man at the Garden freestyle. Please don't touch my It Got a Body on It, Fairy Tales, and all the other good music we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. But won't forget is the newest single, so make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. 25,000 subscribers, won't get away $100. 15,000 subscribers, won't get away another. We don't got that page no more. 25,000 subscribers, won't get away $100. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that. If you ain't got into that, make sure you get into that. You feel me? We finna slide over here, man. Shaq reacts to Big U. Here's a good one. Shaq reacts to Big U checking in with him, impressing him with Crips in LA after arrest was made. It's probably not the best for Big U right now. Let's see what Shaq has to say. Wow. And then I want to give a big shout out to, who are we going to today? This is for Prophet. Big shout out to Prophet Muscle. Big shout out to I messed that up. Words are hard. Prophet Muscle. Big shout out to Prophet Muscle. Words are hard. I'm showing him some love though. Make sure y'all show some love to Prophet Muscle. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe. Make sure you show some love to his page. We're finna jump into this content without no further do's or don'ts. Let's see what Prophet Muscle has to say about Shaq. Let me see. Hold on.
2 times. Wow. Been on Crenshaw twice.
That's it?
2 times.
Wow.
2 times.
How was that, man?
Listen, man, you know when you're not from a place, like, one thing I always do...
It was with Dildo, though.
No, but before, I was like, one thing I don't do is disrespect the rules, whatever the rules may be.
But she was with the rules.
I know.
He was with the homie, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
This is not going to play out well if this plays in court at all. It's going to be ugly.
A lot of people don't know who Dildo was, man.
No, I'm talking like when I first got there, like 96, 2000.
Okay, yeah.
Like, hey, man, I was Crenshaw. Like, cool.
Yeah, 96 I was gone, man.
Don't go down there by yourself. Like, all right, cool. Yeah,
I think Dog was...
Shaq was like, all right, cool. Don't go over on Crenshaw by yourself. All right, cool. Hey, man, I want to play for the Lakers. I don't want to meet the Clippers. You feel me? So, hey, you right. You right. Might mess around and get faded. I'm cool.
Going in 96 too. Dog was doing time and I was doing time. And
he was a good brother, Dildo.
Yeah, he was, man. I think Dildo was sorely missed on the east side. He was one of the dudes that kept the east side solid. And then for LA, because LA is such a big city for Crips, it's such a big blue city. And then with hip-hop being like, it's more, in hip-hop, you see the picture of Riggs. But when people come to LA, they have to get to understand how the culture works. And a lot of times, like with this podcast, people don't understand that checking in ain't about somebody pressing you or taking something from you. It's more about people knowing who to link up with, who to move around with, and for people to really understand who the marks are of the world.
All these things are illegal. Yes, they might be painted in a way that seems welcoming. Yes, they may be painted in a way that seems not as bad as what they want it to sound like. But when you say that, hey, for any reason you have to check in with a private group that's not legally sanctioned by a tax-paying company, you're operating outside the parameters and guidelines of what the United States government will allow. That's for sure. So it's not, let's take it to a different aspect. Outside of you guys moving around, let's say in criminality, let's not even take it from that. It might not even be nothing criminal. The fact that you're having someone protect you and the government is not getting their piece of that taxes from a on-paper protection agency, or be quiet, dog. She being rude. Six, come here. Lay down. Come here. Lay down. I got her. You put oil on her? Come on, lay down. Come here. Come here. Lay down. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Anyway, So let's just say it's not in the criminal aspect. You are now acquiring private security without the government getting their due diligence of. That's where the problems come in at. If you realize with the RICO with Big U, yeah, all the little woo-wops afterwards for the fact is cool, but they want that ninja for that money. That money is where they pissed off at. So you riding around, making people check in, you're doing this, you're doing that, the government ain't getting their piece, you gonna have a problem, big dog. You're gonna have a problem.
You know what I mean? Who the money marks is. Those are the people who get to the city before the talent get there and go have the relationships and know how to move a man around and know how to do things.
I think you have to be from that to understand that.
Yeah, no, and that's really true.
Because the government is going to say, well, what relationship do you have in the streets to where they can't just check in with law enforcement or a private security company? What's going on to where they have to check in with you specifically? And that's where things get tricky.
I tell people all the time that in LA, you may be Florida, you may be from Florida, but you don't want to wear a Florida Mariners hat in certain parts of LA.
And I didn't know that, but once I found that out, like,
right.
You know, the P hat, like, you know, you can't be.
Can you?
It'll work in Beverly Hills, but once you
Get it.
Yeah, you know, once you cross La Cienega and La Brea and all that, like, you know, you gotta, you know, switch that up. So you have to be from that to understand that, and then you also have to. Like I was taught a long time ago, to get respect, you gotta show respect.
Yeah, real talk.
Like I used to tell the youngsters, I said, man, this LA.
For those of y'all wondering, it's my dog. Don't worry about it.
Can't come to the club like that all the time. I'm just wise. I don't know why. I don't know why. That's just how it is. Be careful.
But it's like that everywhere too, man. And I think where people tend to, it's just LA is just a larger market because it's so much. So, because me myself personally, when I go to New York, I check in with my partner. When I come to certain places, I call them to check in. If for nothing else, to know where to go have a good time and where not to go have a good time.
Yeah, but like I said, if you're not from that, check-in means something different.
Yeah. When I go to Atlanta, I check in. When I go places, I check in. And I don't think nobody is safe. I know dudes right now from LA who are actual gang members who have been robbed for their jewelry, who real killers.
And checking in with who, the boogeyman? Did y'all hear the stories of how many rappers Big U set up?
Said these individuals were extorting Shaq.
Listen up here, checking in just means letting people know where you stay at so you gonna get robbed. The only place you should check in is at the hotel. And Shaq, you a sucker for promoting it. We're going backwards in our community by checking each other. We have to help each other. The only man in the world.
All right, man. Big shout out to, what's my man's name again? Prophet Muscle, man. Big shout out to Prophet Muscle. Make sure y'all show bro some love. We just gave him a subscribe. Make sure y'all do the same thing. Big shout out to Prophet Muscle, man. Much love, much respect to Prophet Muscle. We up out to the next one. Y'all know the deal. It's free Avenue Angel Tweets free.